Let's agree, number one, that all speakers don't speak in the same way, and they all tend to have one speech problem or the other in terms of pronunciations and words articulation. And therefore, if someone comes from East Africa, more of a Bantu, the nature of the articulation and pronunciations certainly could be totally different from someone who comes from Ghana or West Africa. And therefore, you cannot teach these two people in the same way in terms of what they're gonna do to improve on the pronunciations of their spoken English. And therefore, one key and very major thing everyone must do is to learn to listen to themselves. And when you do this, then you need to narrow down or to zero in to the respective phonetic feature that defines the area of annotation or speech organs and their specific manner of usage that can really help you improve how you speak in English. For instance, you come across this person who comes from Kenya, and let's take an example, this is a Bantu like me, and the nature of how they speak English is language that is influenced by the Bantu language, which has open syllables at the end of every word. And therefore, when we come to the closed consonants, words such as grace, consonant, vowel, it always gives them some type of a problem. And therefore, how they place their tongue, their nose, can always be a challenge. This, again, is not enough. You'd come across a person, for instance, who will always want to place their tongue where they place it when they talk in their vernacular. This is a Bantu who's, again, very different from a Kamba, a cousin kind of a tribe, if you may say so. But look at it this way. Kikuyus may have a problem between sounds sh and ch, church and shoe, because the language doesn't have the sound sh in any of its phonetic sounds. Kambas, on the other hand, may have a problem between the sound ha as in house and a as in air, because they don't have the sound ha in their language. But Kikuyus may not have the same problem. When training these two people on how to improve on their spoken language, then you can train them on the same parameters. You need to listen to how each one of them is sounding for you to clearly understand what each of them needs for them to speak better. Let's take, for instance, a Kikuyu who doesn't have the sound sh. This person will always have a problem talking of something like shoe, because they don't have the sound sh in their language. And therefore, this person is likely to have a problem talking of they went to the shop and bought some shoes. He misses something like they went to the shop and bought some shoes. You may wonder how they bought shoes, because what comes into mind is the idea of choosing something. Listen to their cousin Akamba, for instance. Someone will tell you something like, give me a few minutes, I'm combing my hair. I'm combing my hair. Then you'll wonder how someone can comb air, because what comes to mind is the air we breathe, only for you to realize later that this person is talking about the hair on the head. Based on the nature of a problem someone may have in terms of speech based on their first language, therefore, it's always important to train people to zero in to the real phonetic features that could give them a problem, so that you help them to improve on this type of sounds, so that they can keep improving how they speak, not necessarily because that will help them in every other type of speech sound, but mostly because that's what gives them a problem, and the rest of the sounds would just be I'll walk in the park for them. For you to get to know more on how to go about improving your spoken English based on your first language, please get in touch with me on the following telephone number: 0722 242 906. Thank you.